Hello everyone, my name is Miro. Today I have a very different video compared to everything else I've done before. Before I start, I won't be doing any of the usual excuses I'm not a YouTuber, but other YouTubers do when they post a video after a while saying I'm gonna post more regularly or anything, because I probably won't, and I won't make any fake excuses just for the sake of it. This is something many people were excited about after I did it, and it's something I didn't really plan on doing. It just happened to work out. You probably already know what I'm talking about. It's 1 week without any music at all. Let me start with the reason why I did it. I wasn't sure whether to buy AirPods Pro, because my old AirPods, my normal ones, I had them for like 3 years. Ever since they came out, I had them. I was like one of the first people here to get them. And basically I kind of dropped one in the elevator shaft, and because of it, it wasn't working very well. The battery life was pretty terrible. Like, I would get only half an hour on the left one, because that's the one I dropped. Obviously, I wanted to get a new pair, but I wasn't sure whether to get a normal pair or, the Pro one. I started asking myself, do I really need the Pro one? Do I really need the noise cancellation, the transparency mode, everything fancy like that? And then I asked myself, do I actually even need music? The next day, I just decided I won't listen to any music for a week, see how that goes. I have some notes here, by the way, and recorded on my phone, so if I look to the left, it's because I'm looking at myself. Sometimes I just forget to stare at the camera, because I'm really not used to this. So I'm gonna read some of my notes, just to see what I was thinking, and of course I will explain some more details. Okay, so the goal of this experiment was to find what effects the lack of music has on me, and whether I feel its absence. First thing I wrote is, I'll just read my notes and then add on to it. I did not think much about it and just started the experiment in the middle of the day, which I already mentioned. First day and the second, to some extent, felt more like a joke. I would grab my phone and then laughingly realized I can play music. Next couple of days were harder. There were moments when I just needed some background music, but again, I couldn't do anything. On the fifth day, I went to my father's, which served as a good distraction. Next day, I took public transport back home, and I would usually listen to music, but in this case I was looking for my phone instead. Afterwards, during the last night, I had a dream where I played music on my phone, soon realizing I shouldn't, and stopped it. And I played Chief Keef, of course. That was probably the most unexpected part of the results. Last day was my birthday, where my mind was focused mostly. Throughout the week, I felt extremely empty. One night I couldn't even sleep because of it. It seemed so pointless, everything. Because there was no music, my thoughts had more time to shine. In a bad way, of course. There was not so much that would distract me. I was also reading Crime and Punishment, a very heavy piece of literature, which might have added to it. On a brighter note, I did speak with Siri more than usual. Overall, this was very challenging at points. There were times when I wanted to just give up, but I didn't. This experiment showed me how much I underestimate the importance of things I usually take for granted. Lastly, I wouldn't say music is essential, however, it definitely helps. It is art, and art was created to distract from reality. So yeah, kinda got deep at the end. I listen to music quite often, mostly when I'm out, when I'm walking around, or just traveling, or when I'm home and I'm not watching anything or not reading. I'm pretty used to music, as probably most of you are. It's really something you notice after a while. Like, at first, as I said, I would think, oh, I want to play some songs, but I couldn't. And after a while, I just started seeing how often actually I gravitate towards playing something. I have to mention though, I didn't go out much that week. I was mostly home, not sure why. But yeah, when I was with my dad, that day was pretty easy because I spent most of the day with him. We were just talking, riding bikes, and there weren't moments in which I would feel the necessity to play something. Yeah, I spoke with Siri a lot because I spent most of the time home alone. I didn't have anyone to talk to, so I would just be like, Siri, what does the Eiffel Tower do? I don't know. Just some random questions. I was basically trying to make my time a bit less boring. Now, about the emptiness, it's something I guess I kind of deal with most of the time, because as a young person, it's kind of normal to feel empty. Music serves as a great distraction when you don't want to hear your thoughts, and in this case, most of my thoughts were on all the time, going on and on and on and on. So one thing it's quite important, I would say, is that I meditate. I've been doing it for like a year and a half. I'm usually kind of good with controlling my thought process. It probably would be even harder for other people who don't have that mental training. Last thing I want to mention is the fact that I dreamt of playing music. I took a shower with my AirPods. I think it was kind of weird. And the funniest part is that I play Chief Keef. I listen to Chief Keef probably the most. He's my top artist in Spotify. I have 300 songs of his, so I guess my subconscious needs Chief Keef. So yeah, after I posted it, a lot of people were impressed or interested in it. One friend actually tried it, and she told me she stopped smoking weed as much as she did before, because she realized how she uses it as an escape, the way we also use music as an escape from reality. If you try this, please share your experience. Let me know how it went. Let me know if you need any tips or anything. One very important thing, don't think of it as, can I last 7 days without any music? How long can I last without any music? Think of it as, what will happen after I go a week without music? It's easy to quit when you try to do something for as long as you can, but it's harder to quit when you have to go through a certain period of time. This is all I have to say about this. I'm still not used to making videos. It's kind of weird. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy... Oh yeah, before I forget, I have a couple more experiments that I did, and many more which I want to do. But I hope I'm gonna record some videos about those as well. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you do something interesting today. Hope you have a nice day. Subscribe, like, help me out, because my channel is struggling. I'll see you next time. Bye.